Hello everybody and welcome to today's Sunday challenge. Today's challenge is an art challenge and it's a very colourful one too. Yes, it's all about crayons and it's great fun because we are melting lots and lots of these colourful crayons to make pictures. It doesn't matter which make you buy. We tried out two kinds. The Crayola came with paper on and were quite thin, and the Bic were chubbier and didn't have any paper. But it just depends how you want to use them as to which will be best. You don't need very much for this project, but do remember you do need an adult to help you and to supervise. And you must always ask before you use anything in the house. You will need a hairdryer and some sellotape, obviously the crayons, and a white canvas board. You only need quite a small one, and some glue, and a pair of scissors. Some black paper too. We cut some little figures out of black paper to put on the board before we melted the crayons, but you could actually paint on the board or draw with felt tip, or you could cut something out of a magazine, or you don't need to put anything on at all. If you do put shapes on, they need to be stuck down and then they need to be protected from the melted crayon, and that's why they're wearing those little blue tack caps. The crayons need to be cut and you do need a knife to cut them, so definitely you need adult help or get an adult to do this for you. And then you can stick them onto the top of your canvas board. We tried using sellotape and it works, but it is fiddly and it's much better if you use glue and much neater. Then it's the fun bit because you get the hairdryer and you direct the hairdryer at the crayons, and of course they start to melt. And this is where the creativity and the skill comes in, because you can change the direction of the little streams of colour and even the colours themselves depending on how you use the hairdryer. We also tried using some Crayola crayons with the paper left on, and by putting the crayons into a shape instead of just at the top of the board, and that was really fun. We had to concentrate really hard though, because as you're directing the hairdryer at it, you have to move the board around so that the crayons melt in just the direction that you want them to. This was quite a tricky one, but we like a challenge and we're very pleased with the result. Of course, you don't need to put the crayons in this shape. You could always put them in a circle or a star or a heart. We thought ours looked really cool with this half sunflower stuck on. I hope you've enjoyed the programme and we've given you lots of ideas of how to create pictures using melted crayons. Do experiment yourself and come up with some of your own ideas. And remember, the skill with this project is not just melting the crayons, it's more about choosing which colour of crayon to put next to one another and tilting the board in just the right way, or directing the hairdryer at the crayons in just the right way so that you are in control and not the crayons. Last week we did some sculpture using polystyrene, so if you missed that you will find it on our channel. And on our channel you'll find lots and lots of videos giving you lots of ideas on art and craft and story writing and nature and science and all kinds of things. So that's all from me, Georgie, and from Alfie and from everybody here at Jumble House. Until next time.